Author, business owner, public speaker, and breast cancer survivor, Mary Olsen Kelly is an inspiration to millions. We sat down with Mary at her Black Pearl Gallery on Balboa Island in Newport Beach, California, to gather some pearls of wisdom from this incredible survivor.
I'm Mary Olsen Kelly. I'm an author. I've written 3 books, 2 of them directly about breast cancer, and one of them that's about healing. I'm also the owner of a chain of pearl stores called the Black Pearl Gallery stores in Hawaii and California with my husband. I always was looking for the gift or the lesson in everything that happened to me on the very, very challenging medical journey. And because I work in the world of pearls, some people look for the lemonade made out of lemons. Well, I look for pearls. We all have, many different things in our lives that challenge us, not just cancer. I mean, everyone, no one gets through life unscathed. We have divorce, we have death of family members, we have financial problems, we have everything that we have to face. And we also have cancer and breast cancer and diseases of all kinds. So like the pearl oyster, maybe we can take those irritants and turn them into something of great beauty in our life. You have cancer. Oh yeah, it's cancer. I know exactly what time of day it was. August 3rd, 2000 will be forever etched in my mind, because in that moment your entire life just completely changes. My husband Don and I went together and didn't expect to hear this as the outcome of my biopsy. For some reason, I'm so healthy, I just thought there's no way. Don and I went home in shock, laid on the bed, planned my funeral. I mean, really, you don't know. You just don't know. There's got to be a better way to tell someone they have cancer, which is why I wrote this book, Tools and Tips from the Trenches of Breast Cancer. This is the book that I want doctors to give someone when they say, you have been diagnosed with breast cancer. Here, this is going to help you really understand what you're facing. I mean, I want a down-to-earth, basic homespun knowledge, like, how did you get yourself to just show up for that first day of chemo? How did you even get yourself to walk in the door? What did you do? What helped you? So I was writing and writing and writing and writing. And that's actually how I got the idea to contact Jack Canfield. So I sent him off an email. I said, are you doing a chicken soup for the breast cancer survivor's soul? If you are, I want to submit some stories. And if you're not, I think it's a really good idea. So he wrote back and he says, well, what a great idea. No, we're not doing one. Why don't you write me a proposal? So I wrote a proposal, gathered about 25 stories together, sent it in to him, and I got the book. But it was such an honor to communicate with survivors all over the country and to hear their stories and to just say, you inspire me. You are courageous. You are heroic. Everybody has their own spiritual path. I just think it is a very important time to tune into that. When you're facing your own fears of death, you have your mortality slammed up against your face, something you didn't think you'd face until you were in your 80s or 90s. There are women getting it in their 20s. Just too young, way too young. So you find yourself dealing with those kind of life and death issues. And I think it's very natural at that time to call upon whatever is your path to God. One of the main gifts of serious illness is all the little stuff just falls away. I went through the standard protocol at that time, which was surgery and then 8 rounds of chemo and then 6.5 weeks of radiation. So it's about a 9-month process. And at the end of it, you're bald, you have no hair anywhere, you have no eyelashes. In my case, I gained a lot of weight because they give you steroids with the chemo, and I just was like puffed up, but I was so happy to be alive. And I didn't care about that other stuff. I didn't care about hair. I didn't care about weight. Who cares? They say don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. It's so small. And you get really clear on what's important in your life. And that's, to me, the people that I love and the people that love me. That's all. Nothing else. Very simple. Very simple. And very true. And so then your life kind of gets easier after that, because Don and I were both kind of type A, go for it people. And with breast cancer, we took a conscious step back and we said, no, that's it. We're not working so damn hard anymore. For what? For what? You could be dead tomorrow. You just never know how much time you have. So if you want to do something, if you have dreams of going to Europe, if you want to start a business, if you want to write a book, you better just do it. because you just never know. You never know how much time you have. And so that's really how we've been living.
Mary is currently working on a project for children who have mothers with cancer. You can check out her other books, Chicken Soup for the Breast Cancer Survivor's Soul, Path of the Pearl, and Tools and Tips from the Trenches in bookstores and on her website at onebestttt.com.